got some shit too I want to talk about with you, man. You got what are the topics today you want to dive into?
I had three little things I wanted to talk about. Some simple. I had the Lakers, of course, with the trades.
Man, bro,
I had
going crazy like right now, man. As we fucking speak,
man,
this shit just going crazy, dog.
They acted a fool, like.
You got the invite?
I'm at Josh the Rapper TV, or is it the other one?
Josh Rapper, no. This is my real account. The TV one is just like vlogs and shit. You know, I'm live now from
I'm on your other one. Okay, I see it says live. All right, yep. Am I on here with you, or how do we do that? Request to join. Send a request.
Yeah, you join, but like I don't know. I keep trying to invite you and shit. Oh yeah.
You want to watch and see that you're watching too.
I don't know.
Okay. It's joining. It's joining.
Nice. Man, we gotta get all these set up.
Damn. Okay. All right.
Doughbeezy, man.
We in business.
Yeah.
Look at us. We on two different screens in this motherfucker. You understand me?
Yeah, man.
That's what's up.
What I wanted to talk to you about is this podcast shit, man. You gotta push it, bro. Like I want to show you the conversion of plays to money, dog. It's literally almost like one play is equal to a cent, bro. Isn't that fucking crazy? Because look, I'm gonna go on live for a little bit right now, right? I'm gonna show you my shit. I'm gonna show you my anchor. So right now, right? Tell me if you see this shit. I have 49. You see that?
Yeah.
49 total plays on my podcast, right? This shit equates. Look at that. 39 cents. You feel me?
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, so, and I ain't going crazy yet because I only got like, okay, this is my probably 18th episode. So, bro, this shit is literally, they give you the keys to do this shit, man. So it's just about scale at this point, man. Like, fucking scaling the fuck out of this shit, bro. Getting them plays, like anybody, right. Get them to play that shit, bro. It's only a play equals a cent, and that's fucking crazy. So basically, right, if we could get 50 million plays on each of our podcasts, you know how much that is? Oh my God. If you can literally get 1 million plays too, like it's, man, yeah, I'm gonna take this shit seriously, man. I'm just gearing up, man. And we gotta shit.
Hey, it's these things out there that we're super late to that we could help promote our podcast. It's a couple of different sites.
Like I'm trying to figure out a way to, like, you know, where is the people listening to podcasts? Who are these people? Like, how you promoting them and shit? You know, I ain't trying to just like go crazy, you know. But first, though, I have to get the episode right. You feel me? I gotta get the episode right. Motherfuckers gonna go back.
Right.
They're gonna go back to the catalog, right? They're gonna play all the old shit, and it's just gonna make sense, you know. So if you have 100 episodes out, that's already.
Hey, listen. I don't know if both of these audios is gonna work.
Oh yeah, it's like you don't like it, huh? It's like fucking up this shit.
Yeah, because they're gonna hear us talk the reverb through the Instagram joint.
Yeah, it don't matter, man. But we can shut off live in a little bit, man. I just wanna, yeah, we gonna.
Yeah, I don't got nobody watching mine anyway.
Yo, you don't got what?
Yeah, I mean you got watching yours. I said I think if this is mine, let's say one person. How many people you got watching?
I got one person too, man. You know, we gotta stay for a minute before shit starts getting popping on live. So it's like a fucking.
Yeah, so I mean, it don't matter. All right, but so where you want to go? You got something you want to talk about first?
Man, that's all I want to say, man. You can go with this shit, but you're right, man. I'm gonna get off live, dog. Real shit, it's not working right now. Fuck this shit. Yeah, let's just do the Zoom, man.
This ain't working. All right.
Yeah, I'll just take it out, man.
All right, man. What you think about the Lakers situation?
Man, That's 2 chips right there. Okay, maybe not 2 chips, but like definitely next year they got it, man. I think they got it. That's all I gotta say. They got this shit, bro. LeBron, AD, Carmelo, fucking Malik Monk. I don't even know that dude, man. Apparently he's good. Fucking what's his name?
They say he's a shooter.
Yeah, Wayne Ellington. I don't even know that dude too, but he a shooter too. They got fucking.
They say he a shooter.
They got but the Nets got Patty Mills though. I thought we was finna get Patty Mills. Man. If Lakers got Patty Mills, that's a wrap, man. You might as well.
Brooklyn got Patty Mills.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess it might be. I don't know, man. I don't even know if they could beat the Bucks though. The Bucks always, you can't count the fucking Bucks out, man. So I just know
if they
if the show coming out the West, I know that for a fact.
If the Bucks don't make no moves at all, they can forget about it.
Oh, okay.
If they don't make no moves at all, they can forget about it.
Left too though, so ain't nobody.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna guard KD, man.
Why do you think he left? Obviously, the money.
Of course, man. Nigga got,
yeah.
Man, you got that ring. You ain't got shit to prove no more, man. You just go make your money. Even fucking Caruso, we lost that.
Got it. I don't even know what they was paying him and what he got paid now. So, but obviously, it's definitely always about the money. You don't win a championship somewhere and leave. It ain't about the money. Nowadays, they doing that though. Which let me say this though, I do applaud them for controlling the narrative nowadays. Like they, owners will use you up and throw you out. So players are getting smart and they're about their bag now. So I give them that far as that goes.
Yeah, LeBron he started that shit. That whole.
But that's different. LeBron went for a ring. He didn't go for the money.
Facts. But like, it's kind of the same thing, At that time, it was like nobody did that. Nobody like just formed their own team.
Now, what Wade did when Wade went to Chicago for that $50 million for that 1 year, see, now that's about the money.
I don't know. I don't even like that move, man. That was like
he didn't go for no ring. Obviously, he went strictly for that $50 million. Pay me.
And he stayed for 1 year.
Yeah, it was 1 year. Yeah.
Damn, that's like literally.
I want to say it was 1 year.
That's a Steph Curry deal right there, but over like just 1 year. Steph Curry just signed another one too.
I want to say it was 1 year, but it might have been like a 2 with an option thing or opt-out thing or whatever, But I know he played with him for, I want to say it was 1 year, and I think did he play that whole year? I can't remember if he even played that whole year.
Man, Wade had a weird career, man. You got more. You remember that stint he had in Cleveland?
He went to Cleveland?
Yeah, you see, you ain't even know. For like half a season, man, they was trying to win a ring with Braun that year, man.
Oh, yeah.
But like, it ain't even pan out. I think they traded him before the deadline or some shit.
I'm gonna have to go back and look because that's probably something that happened I can't remember exactly what happened in Chicago. I just remember it was a $50 million deal. I can't remember how many years or what he played. I don't even think I even seen the game that he played in Chicago. I'm pretty sure one or two, but
I mean, man. But right now too, Chicago crazy too though. Right now, it's
Chicago did some moves.
Yep, they got DeRozan, they got Caruso, they got Lonzo Ball. They ain't gonna do shit, but
they got DeRozan.
DeRozan, yeah, they got him.
Oh, okay, yeah, they did.
Miami too got Lowry. Miami got Lowry. Actually.
They got that draft pick cat that's from there. They got old boy, they got Ball, they got Levine, they got that other cat, that overseas cat that was over there last year with Levine.
Who's that?
I can't think of his name right now, but he's decent. Tall cat from overseas, white dude. He's decent. I can't think of his name right now, but yeah, he showed out a little bit last year or this year, I should say.
Nothing's popping up right now, man. But yeah, though, the NBA,
but
crazy, man. They just like, it's funny how they just like teams don't even. Now it's like every year, free agency is like the shit now. Motherfuckers not staying in one place no more.
And that's why I said I kind of applaud them for taking the business part into their own hands. As long as it ain't about chasing rings like KD did and LeBron did with Miami. As long as it ain't about that. If it's about your money, though, I'm with it. I'm with it. Why not control the narrative? Them motherfucking owners is gonna use you and spit you out whenever they want to. Shit.
Man, it's a cruel game, man, and everything, man. Like, I swear, just a game. We're all playing games, man. Look at us. We're trying to figure out the podcast game too. Like, we could be big in this space, man. Motherfuckers just listen to this shit for days, man. And it's the consistency about it, bro. I'm trying to, man. Oh,
that's what we have to be. It has to be every whatever you said. Like if you say a week or if you say every 2 weeks, your audience is going to be looking for that every single time. So the consistency is very true.
Like I said, man. So if you have 100 episodes, right, you're guaranteed to play at least a play. You know, so that's almost a cent. So with 100 episodes, you already know you made your first dollar. Then imagine the scale, dog. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
I already know,
bro. That scale, man. That anchor shit is so fucking like that's a source of income right there. But the main thing is promoting the podcast, man. How you gonna get it in front of people? Who listens to podcasts? Like, who wanna listen to you talk for hours, man?
but see now that's the thing. There's an easy way to do it. Like it's a lot of people just doing it. Like, well, they be having more connections. Obviously, like you got a person could be no name, but if he comes, if Charlemagne says, "Oh, he's about to do a podcast," then of course everybody's gonna watch. Another way is you just grind like we're doing, or like how Brown got hot. It was people.
Yo, our route is already grinding. We already know that for a fact. We not know Charlemagne come out like, yo, I'm doing. Even fucking academics just started. Fucking, you know academics, right?
Yeah, I know you got a podcast now.
Yeah, he just fucking dropped a teaser too on. He ain't dropped the first episode yet though.
But that's what I'm saying. See, for him, it'd be way more easier to get it out there because of who he is.
Exactly. No, that's what
he already has the, you know.
Yep. That's like starting.
That's what I'm saying. A no name could drop one video as long as he's somebody that, you know, that got some kind of in and get 100,000 views, and it could be talking about nothing.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? What I was going to say though is another way people doing. I started to do it, but I felt kind of guilty, so I didn't do it. You know who Kwame Brown is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, he's been hot on the internet the last 3 months or so.
Man, people about Kwame Brown Bus Life. I watched that dude. Like, I mean, recently I haven't been watching video, but like I checked that shit out.
People is literally, it's this one chick named 504. She only had like I think like 700 followers, right? Which is a lot compared to people that got 0. But say she had 700.
Yeah.
She reposted a Kwame Brown video, which a lot of people is doing this now. It's like 4 or 5 of these people that got on this way. Reposted a Kwame Brown video, and now they fucking view. Now they followers are 5,000 and 7,000 and I started to try to do it, but I felt guilty. I was like, nah, fuck it.
That shit easy as fuck. They've been doing that shit though. If you could build a channel off of other people's content, it's free. It's free game for all, man. Even on YouTube right now, you're trying to watch like First Take, or you're trying to watch like First Things First, or you're trying to watch Undisputed, one of those shows, right? Motherfuckers already cut clips up, man. You feel me?
Yeah.
Already, like,
what do you feel? What do you feel? What do you think that's like? I mean, do you think that's a cool way to get in, or like, do you rather grind yourself? That ain't grinding, but
it's fair game, man. I don't judge nobody for how they get on, man. I swear. It's just do it like me, my way. I'd rather do shit myself, right? I'd rather grind. But it wouldn't hurt to have a couple YouTube channels that you just do that shit with. Ain't nobody gonna know who running them. Those names don't even, nobody know who's running them YouTube channels. You know, you could literally get on those channels. YouTube will pay you. Then you use that money to like do other shit, you know? But it's work, man. It's all about who gonna put in the work, because people need that content, man. Motherfuckers, they on the fucking shit all day, man. Internet, man. The YouTube shit, they trying to watch shit all day. So like, people are just like, just get that shit popping, you fine. Like, just make sure you get that shit popping, man. So it wouldn't hurt, man. I've thought about it too, actually. So it's not.
So do you want to do it? We can do it. Sure.
I don't have the energy for that shit now. I ain't got time to like cut shit up.
You know how to do it?
Of course, easy. That part of that screen recording shit I showed you, you could screen record people's content and post that shit again. You can literally.
Now, is it a different way to do it than sit there, or you don't have to sit there, you could just record it, right?
Yeah, you could also figure out a screen recorder for you got a MacBook, right?
Yeah, I ain't using it. I'm using another one, but yeah, I got it.
Yeah, you could literally open a QuickTime player. I think there's a way to record your screen with a MacBook. You figure that out. You just have to make the videos, I guess, kind of quality, man. So whenever you find some shit where you could like literally rip that shit off, very fucking game, man. I just don't have like I want to put all that energy into this shit, you know. I want to like get our own content out there, you know. I want to really
Yeah.
That shit is like I ain't even built my own channel yet. Then I'm gonna try to be fucking building another channel off of people.
But that's what I mean. That's how I seen a few people the last 3 months get on though. Like I was like,
no, it's a way. It's a way. Like I said, man, I ain't not knocking nobody, man. Do what you gotta do. It's definitely a way, but I'd rather figure my own, you know.
All right. Don't judge my measuring cup, right? This is one of the biggest cups in the house, so I like to use it. I love using this. Everybody laugh at me for it though.
What you sipping on?
That's just water right there. I got some beer though, you know.
Oh yeah. I thought you were vodka in the measuring cup, you know, trying to just disguise that shit.
No, that's why I use the measuring cup because it's so big. I drink my water out of this.
You don't actually measure it though, do you?
Nah, I just, you know, I measured it compared to this, and that measuring cup is actually bigger.
Oh, it could take more out.
Somebody bought me this for Father's Day, talking about I'm tired of you drinking out the measuring cup. Then I tested it, and this is smaller than my measuring cup. So I'm still using my measuring cup. But hey man, so listen, I seen something today. New York just passed the law where to go into their restaurants and stuff of that nature, you got to show proof of vaccination.
Bro, this is a hot topic right now, man. You always on you got them bangers, dog. Look, man. First of all, I want to ask you, are you vaccinated?
Hell no, it never will be. And I don't care who don't like it.
Exactly. So you're on that side. Me too, man. So right now, man, it's tough for me because my family wants me to do it, bro. They're literally pressuring me right now to do that, but I haven't done it yet, you know. So I'm on the fence about it. I talked to the dude today, man. He was telling me that nah, like he ain't gonna do that shit. They're even talking about like stopping you from traveling and shit, bro. They talking about
all that.
Yeah, so motherfucker said, man, I ain't gotta go nowhere anytime soon. He said, yeah, you don't matter to him, man. He gonna like just stay. So me, I kind of because like, man, and he also said like they don't even back their own products, man. So if something happened to you, they don't. You're on your own basically.
Oh yeah, you see all the people that's been fucked up, and what they say is we can't directly link it to the vaccination when you do get fucked up.
Wow.
Man, no, ain't nobody got time for that.
Some bullshit, man. What the fuck? Okay, yeah.
Nobody got time for that. And then this is my thing. It'd be different if we grew up with flus and all this and all that. I didn't get flu shots growing up. My kids don't get flu shots. And we was all right. Now we got the most deadliest they claim disease where you making us get vaccinated and all we got for it is a fucking pantyhose to cover our face.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, so they also even offering people shit now. It's like
so then on top of that, look at this. They're saying they're calling people that got vaccinated super spreaders now. They're saying even when you get vaccinated, you can still catch it and spread it. So what is the point of vaccination then?
So yeah, what's the whole point? Man, I feel like vaccination is some baby shit, man. You know, gotta get the mix. You get all the fucking hepatitis shit, you get all that big. No, I'm gonna come too grown right now, man. I'm trying to enjoy my life.
But the crazy part, they do all this shit right in front of our faces, though. And we're so divided as a people, white, black, whatever, Asian, we all so divided where we allow them to do this. Why is there not? It should be an uproar. I'm talking about the world should be burning like George Floyd when that happened for this type of shit. You're going to tell us that we have to get vaccinated after you tell us that even when you get vaccinated, you can still catch it and spread it. you just got a
That
slimmer
shit,
chance.
when you sit and think about it, man, it's wild, man. It's actually wild. Like, I feel
Super
like
wild.
because people like right now, like us right now, we feel like we can just stay under the radar. We ain't gotta like it's a choice thing. Even the NFL, like all those motherfuckers, they're not gonna come out and say some shit like, "Yo, you can't play for our league if you're not vaccinated." Are they fucking crazy? They're not gonna say that. Nobody gonna do that, but they're gonna like push it. They're gonna push. Do it. Man, I can't wait for all this shit to be over, man. I feel like it's just a time thing, man. We're stuck in a time warp right now, man. So whoever like withstands the whole shit is basically, yeah, I'm fine, man. I've been healthy all my life. I ain't about to.
I don't think
fucking shit, man, like that. Nah, actually, now I'm on a no vibe with that shit, man. They trying to like stop shit, bro. Trying to stop you from doing shit. Like, why the fuck do all that shit matter to you? The same. But what they say is like, yeah, it's possible you could spread it. Like, you don't know you have it. What kind of disease is this in the fucking first place? Like, bro,
exactly.
There's too many things, man. If you really want to dig deep into this fucking COVID shit, man, fuck all that, bro.
Yeah, it's deep. Like you said, this is a disease where you could have it and don't know you got it.
Exactly. The fuck, like so basically that justifies all the vaccination shit, That justifies why they could tell you, yeah, man, you got it, like you don't even know you got it. Man, it just sounds fishy, man. Like
of course it's fishy.
Fucking fishy, man.
It don't sound fishy.
Let me give you a timeline, dog. So when this shit first hit, right? My whole family went in panic mode, man. They made like a group. They put everybody, they just texting and shit like, yo, bro, part of me just knew, okay, we're gonna see who's gonna survive this shit. You don't know much about it at that point, right? So my mindset was, yeah, let's see how long, I want to see how shit changes. Cause me, I always bet on my health, man, So I was like, right. I'm gonna ride this shit out. We're gonna see. So man, I'm still at that point too, because like at that point I was like, wow, I left the group like 2 seconds later, man. Like, what you going? Like, bro, we in this shit, and that time it was bad, man. Bro, I would be Instacarting, man. Shit would be dead. Like, people were not outside. Like, it was fucking bad, dog. Like, fuck, they stopped Instacarting like certain places, man. You can't even go, like, man, we forget how shit was fucked. Bro, that was some Walking Dead shit, man. If we're being honest, man, I remember me and you, we'd be like, I'd be trying to, like, link up with you and like, fucking, like, everything we barricaded, we gotta go like, man, I remember that one time too, there was literally nobody outside with us. You remember that day? That shit was.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that exact day, but yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah, there was no. It was just like that shit was weird. That shit don't happen normally. There's usually we're not in a place where there will be nobody. You feel me?
Right.
My man, bro, this whole shit, man.
I don't think it'd ever be over though.
What?
I don't think it'd ever be over though. I think this is just the baby steps for.
No, we in this shit though. No, we in it. See, if you don't got the backbone, like, right now we in the middle of this shit. Before it be over, right? It's some like we're gonna look back, man, and be like that time. Just it's a gradual thing, and this shit was so big. They're trying to get you vaccinated right now.
You keep saying look back. I don't think it's no looking back. I think it's over with. Like they're for to escalate. If they're already passing a law in New York,
shit always passes though. You feel me?
Where you have to prove that you're vaccinated, even though people could get the fake cards. A lot of people got the fake cards, but still, if you got to go through that extreme, just imagine it becomes a norm after 10 years. So 10 years from now, everybody's going to be vaccinated like it's the thing to do, just where they could slip something else.
I see what you're talking. I see exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? It becomes a norm once people start accepting shit.
I'm telling you what I think is gonna happen. I feel like it has to end, man. But what you're saying is it might escalate, man.
No, it's going to. Oh, it's going to.
No, you can't be for sure saying that. You could be right.
Oh, it's going to.
Oh man, that's why we do these things, man. We don't look back and say, damn, you really said that shit. So, bro, I don't think it will escalate, right? But it'll get to a plateau, man, and it'll like fuck, like it'll be like there'll be enough of to end all this fucking shit. COVID will become something, we'll see how it develops a disease, right? because disease is development. So they'll get to a point where like you don't have COVID. You feel me? You know you can't catch COVID. They can't keep like scaring you with the possibility that you will catch COVID. So, bro, it will get to a dead point. That's what I think. But what you're saying is different though. So go off, man.
No, it's all it's all it's everybody have the right to their minds. I don't know the future, so minds ain't obviously fact. But I'm saying though that I can't see it not escalating just for the simple fact is they didn't do that with the flu shot. Think about that. They didn't go through this extreme with the flu shot.
You don't know that.
They didn't go through this extreme with any other vaccination.
When did the flu shot happen? When did you have to get a flu shot? When was it like a thing?
We've been having to get flu shots growing up.
So you mean like it
wasn't
like forced? It wasn't forced on nobody like this.
Not like this. No, this is ridiculous. And think about it. If this is so bad, this having even killed is means people as the flu have. And they're calling this the deadliest situation.
You bring some fucking facts, man. You like science. You like all that shit up. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
But
I thought the flu.
Yeah, this hasn't even killed. This means people.
For something to be a fucking vaccine where you have to get it, it has to take people, man. Like.
But my thing is this: why is they going so hard for something that? For this, why? It's a reason. It comes out of nowhere.
Hey,
they knew about it first.
That 66 shit, bro. It might be that 66. You believe in the Bible?
Yeah. Well, I believe in a creator. I believe I grew up calling the creator God, and I grew up through Christianity back like my I went to church for, but I'm not Christian, and I don't subscribe to like all the stories in the Bible. I do believe there's a creator, and I say God just because that's what I grew up on. But yeah, I don't know about all that stuff in the Bible though, really.
Yeah, man. So it's like basically sick, baby. It's like the mark of the beast, man.
Yeah, I know about that.
I know you know. So like this might be that kind of shit. That's what I'm thinking, man. That's where you're going with this shit. You can never be too.
Yeah. Did you hear about? That's like the mark of the beast situation.
Yeah.
They've been putting chips in people for the last 4, 5, 6 years. And people
cards? You talking about cards?
No, chips in your body. Like people was like signing up to get them. Like you could go buy it. And I
didn't know that.
Yeah, you could go buy them. And they had it on the news where they was asking one lady, what made you want to go get the chip? Because they could you could go grocery shopping, you could open your car door, you could open your apartment door, stuff like that, your job doors, and said blah, blah, blah. And they said, what would make you get the chip? And she said, well, times and technology moves so fast, you got to keep up with the Joneses. She literally said,
yeah, you ain't got to go to your body, though. I don't think you should go to it, man. You can keep up with technology like with other ways. You ain't gotta like put no fucking chip in your shit, man. The fuck?
Yeah, so that's the market.
I didn't know that. That's some new fucking information, bro. I did not know that.
Yep, you could go buy that shit, man, right now. Well, I don't know, like if they regulate it from state to state. This state was, I want to say this was Virginia that this one was in.
Oh yeah, so why would you get it? That's actually a good question to ask. Like, why would someone fucking get a chip? Like, what's the uses of that shit?
But you see what the woman replied? She's so damn, she obviously don't give a fuck about the mark of the beast or even know about it or any of that shit. She obviously don't know nothing about it. Nah, so that's what I mean. You got people in this world that's just like, we think sometimes that people are people are just sometimes just slow as shit, man. To say.
I don't know, man. Like it could be, man. I don't know. Maybe like you said, you go open your car door and you could like cook and you could, it's just people like convenience, man.
Oh, that's all life is. That's all life is instant gratification.
Yep. So I guess
that's like when people. That's like when people ask you, do you do Cash App for cash? For businesses, that's obviously cash. And you tell the person, do you do Cash App? That means you want to inconvenience me to convenience yourself.
I don't, wait,
that's all that is.
What do you mean?
Like for it's some businesses in the world where you only use cash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you'll have people come to you talk about, I want to do Cash App. You like, I either got to go to the ATM to get that money or to the bank to get
it. That happens all the time.
So I got to use my gas to go get my.
But you know what? I feel like no. I feel like that shit should change. I feel like that should change. Like we should be more digital with money now. It doesn't have to be all that Bitcoin shit. Like cash is just, man. I mean, trust me, I like cash. Like I just like to see it and shit. Like I like to count it, and I'm not gonna floss. I mean, I've done that before. I ain't gonna lie, but like, I'm not. I just fucked up. I just said some shit, man. But like, yeah. Sometimes, man, you just want to count cash, man. Or like sometimes I would just like literally put cash on the floor in the studio. On the floor in the studio, right?
Right.
And I just rap, my nigga. Like, you feel me? It makes me feel like I put like $1,000 on my floor.
That makes you go hard.
No, you're just like, yeah, this is you're trying
motivation,
to get
like
like I at times too where like I posted that shit on my story and shit, But right now my stance on that is cap, man. So what I'm trying to say is like I'd rather be more digital money, man. There's a lot of ways you could build money. I'm not talking that Bitcoin, none of that. I'm talking about real cash, but like you need to look at it in a month. I maybe just feel like, I don't know, how do you feel about cash and like digital shit? Like, would you rather be like Pablo Escobar and just have the cash, or you rather like be like me, that like I just want to be that shit?
I think everything. Everything serves its purpose, of course. You know what I mean, but so which one I read? Which one? You said what?
You both sides, like you fucking with both sides. You have.
Yeah, I see the benefits. I see the benefits in both, but what I rather. So, cash is just more of a way. You don't have to have the ties. You know what I mean? Like, not even if you don't have to be doing nothing wrong in life, but why would you want every single time you want to buy something, people looking at your numbers in the computer world, and you know what I'm saying? Like, people got access to you every single time you swipe a card. Like,
facts. See, that's why cash not gonna ever go out of style, because of that whole ghost shit, man. You can ghost. You can really ghost, man. You don't have to. Motherfuckers got like deposit boxes, man. They just have cash in that shit, safe somewhere. They don't want to fuck with bank accounts, man. You move around like, and cash is like go like.
And why would you?
If you got cash, right, your card ain't gonna
think about this.
Decline or anything, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. You don't have to cash just puts you in control.
Yeah, think about this. We all know this, and some people don't, I guess, like that woman that says she don't mind getting a chip. We all know that the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. So people is getting paid off of our money for no fucking reason. We all know that when you put it in banks and stuff of that nature, you know what I mean? Like, and all that stuff, like, man, everything people is getting paid off us. They getting paid off everybody. Them 1%ers get paid off everybody for us being so damn connected with these numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why some ideals from some groups that I don't agree with all their stance, but people like the Masons, the Moors, my fault, the Moors, like how they think. Like, they don't use Social Security numbers.
Wait. Who are the Moors? You gotta talk about them. You ain't gonna say shit like that and just like gloss over it.
Oh, what shit, people just gotta, the Morse Americans, the Moors, they
Morse. M-O-R-S-E.
Yeah, I think that's how you spell it.
Oh, so who are those? I don't know
that. It's a lot to break down right now. We have to do a whole show about that.
No,
people could just look it up. You know what I'm saying? It's just what some people call a secret society, I guess. You know what I mean? It's just.
You talking about like Freemason shit?
Yeah, it's like pretty much that. People, they don't use Social Security numbers. You know what I'm saying? They don't call themselves black.
Wait, there's people like that? They don't got Social Security numbers?
Yeah.
No, man. I didn't see, bro. You gotta understand that, like, I don't know some of these things you be talking about, man. Like, for real. Like, I'm asking you questions and shit, because, like, I'm trying to figure it out.
That's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I didn't know that, man. I heard about
Yeah.
shit like that, but you know, it's all like fiction until like you actually hear it from someone who knows they actually exist. You know, you probably met someone like that. Have you met anyone like
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I met a few people growing up like that. I mean, I even know a cat now that's one. And he been wanting me to get down. And now, you know what? And this is my thing. I don't call myself nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just like to look at everything and take bits and pieces out of everybody's situation. You know what I mean? But, it's interesting because I haven't obviously got a chance to see how it works trying to live without Social Security now. You know, I haven't did it myself.
Yeah,
Shit
but
to froze up. I'll be back.
can you hear me?
What was the last thing you heard? The computer froze.
No, you nothing. I heard everything you said. Aren't you like?
Oh, okay.
What I was gonna ask you is, aren't you supposed to be born with you know, with what do you call it? With a social, like how did they? I don't know how that shit is even assigned, dog. I thought you was born with that shit. You know, how do you
Well,
not having one?
well, the way it works is you're born with one because you become an entity. You're a business now. So we're fucking business for the government. And that's what I mean by like it's so that's
So
just so crazy.
do they assign you one at birth?
Yeah, that's how you want at birth. You become a
So how you escape? You just talk about people who don't have one, man. How don't you? How can't you? You can you like expunge your social security number or some shit?
well, the way they you know, they got it's ways you can look up and do it, however they do it, you know, it's public fucking knowledge the way they do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I haven't lived with nobody that did it before, and I haven't did it myself. I just know people that call themselves that and they say they do it. So I haven't seen it firsthand. You know what I mean? Like a motherfucker could tell you anything.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But
I feel what you're saying.
but I haven't lived with nobody or seen it myself, like my own eyeballs.
Oh yeah.
You know,
But
but
like,
yeah, they say
so the process is like you obviously have one at birth, right?
yeah, you have a social security number at birth.
Okay,
Yeah.
then they definitely do something to just like explain like it doesn't exist no more type shit.
Well, I used to know exactly how it went by talking to people and reading a little bit too. Back, I used to be incarcerated a lot when I was a shorty. So I used to know that type of shit. I used to know a lot of stuff about Muslims and everything. I done forgot all that shit now, but you could look it up, you could always look it up or whatever. You're gonna make me look it up again. Because it's it's a good thing if you do it. I guess you could do it like like you could tax write off everything through a business, through an LLC. So I don't know if that's the same thing as far as not using your social security number, but you could not use your name pretty much you could get an LLC and use that for everything. You don't even have to use your name no more. So it could be the same.
I definitely, bro. Trust me, I know that part. Remember,
Yeah, so I'm kind of
part.
I think it's the same thing. It's kind of coming.
You don't gotta use your name for shit in this country, man. You don't gotta use your name for shit. Like if you really
right.
You don't gotta But there's gotta be a way, man. I just digging. I need to know. Like if they exist, then that's crazy because like they make you think like you need an SSN to work. They make you think like you don't, man. If you really know your way around shit, man.
It might be real expensive to live like that.
Man,
it might.
It's what how you want to live. You trying to live like that or like a normal human being, man? They must see the perks, man. Like they do that shit for a reason, you know.
I like the idea. I would love to live under the radar, not even under the radar, like you hiding out, but as far as name wise, I would love to live like that because that's how I am anyway. I tell them motherfucker 8 different names. So.
That's the goal. That's actually the goal, man. Because like you said, man, America takes your fucking soul, man. They try to just take everything away from you, man. So if you can figure out, we already, man. I got bank accounts, like I'm already in the system, man. So you just have to not, do shit where like you're in the fucked up. You need there's perks to that shit, man. There's ways to like use credit to like make money, man. Just have like fucking 50K credit limits type shit. Just say, that's like you could make more moves. You could that's another appeal for that shit. If you go into all that shit, you could just triple your shit. I've only had one credit card my entire life, man. One. And like I don't fuck with credit too. Credit is like I don't like it, but there's a way to get banks just like give you money, man. But
No, as far as that go, no, you know, credit is one of them things where if you got cash is cool, but if you want to, you could definitely leverage yourself to a nice position with credit.
oh, no.
You
Man, bro, I'm trying to, but that's the thing though. I don't believe in that shit. So I never want to go that route. I'd rather have.
You say you don't believe in what, credit?
Yeah, no, I don't want to have like I don't care how much you can make doing that. You know, I don't want to just have that. You know, I might at some point. You know, because you know if you get, let's say you buy.
I tell you a small way, which you could do this big way. Look at the small way, right? Say you go to like say J.C. Penney's and open up your credit card line, right?
Yeah.
And you go in there and you go in there and buy you 2 outfits. You go to the counter, use your J.C. Penney card, right? Say it's $250, right?
Yeah.
Soon as you pay for it with your J.C. Penney card, that's $250 credit that you're gonna do right there. Bam. What you do is, as soon as that transaction's done, you go right in your pocket and pay them people $250 right then and there.
Exactly.
Right then and there.
People don't do that though. Nobody does that shit. Nobody does that. Only people like you probably that do that, bro. Niggas wanna see credit gives you. See, that's why I said making money, man. Because you could go the other side of credit, man. You could go the other way and just be in debt like a motherfucker and fucking ruin your life. You can't even do shit in America. So it's all a game, man. So it's rather me, I'm more cash, but I see the benefits of just having digital money. You know.
Yeah. So
in terms of like the whole picture, I'm definitely more cash, but like. In terms of making real money, you know, just to have the same cash you're about to have in your hand, right? Having like systems like a high interest savings account, you know, just like little things you can just do with your money, man. That like multiply, but it's still your money, you know. It's still your fucking money. Like, have you heard of a Roth IRA?
Yeah, I got one.
Of course you got one, man.
Yep.
But yeah, that shit, shit like that. Fuck it, that shit is cold, man. I did that a while back.
You know what you do is if you got a girl, if you got a girl that never heard of one of those, you open up her one.
Oh, okay.
You know, you get you one and you open up her one. Wow. Just a little something simple like that is something that definitely put you in the game for as a woman saying, damn. She didn't even know about something like that.
I was trying to see where you were going that shit.
But you're investing in her.
No, definitely. When you show like a woman shit like that, they're like, oh damn, this motherfucker, like, you know, bro.
Yeah.
You could right a while back. I was like, oh my god, like I gotta do this. I played the game, but you're not supposed to take the money out. I took my shit.
Hey, look.
I needed that bitch, bro.
You could
that 4 bands.
You could buy one of those. You could open one of those for $500, and that's better than a $5,000 purse.
You don't need money to open one of those.
I'm just saying you do have to have it is a limit down like 500 or whatever. It's like
no.
For the Roths it is.
No, what Roth do you use? What company?
I forget just out here we're
Vanguard, right?
Out here in Nepal.
All you need.
But if you did, yeah, it was. I want to say it was a. You say what? What you say?
Yo, Vanguard.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Vanguard, man, like that's what I used when I used to do this shit. So like, it doesn't cost you nothing. You don't have to have nothing to start that shit. All you gotta do is put money in that shit and buy index funds. It's literally companies, right? It's like 50 companies in one stock. So like,
right,
47 of those companies are doing good. You're making money, man, bro.
But you can't open it with zero. How would you have money in it if you open it with zero?
No, you can open it with zero. You don't have
How?
You don't have to have money. Just open an account and have it right there and put money in it. You don't have
Right.
you don't have to have
That's the same difference.
No, you're saying you have to have a certain amount of money to open it.
Okay, I'm saying so you can't.
You start at zero.
I'm saying
leave it like that. You know.
You cannot start off at zero and leave it because okay, what can they if it doesn't gain, where are they getting in? Like if they let you open up a Roth account with $0 and you don't put no money in there, how are they what they won't be investing in nothing?
No. Exactly. You could have a Roth that has $0. You could build your Roth if you wanted to. It don't cost you to put money in it, Roth. You know, just make a little $40. Put that bitch in there. $30. You throw that bitch in there. Your money starts piling up. It's just an account to have fun with, man. So you could
right,
but you have zero and start. You know, you don't have to do shit. Everybody can start. You know, you don't need a limit. You don't need an amount of money to start. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you shouldn't build it.
How are you gonna open up an account with $0 though?
People do that all the time, man.
A Roth account. This ain't no regular checking account.
Exactly. No. People. Okay, you're right. You're not supposed to. If you you just have.
This is a retirement account.
No, I feel you have. Okay, let's see. You could set $10. You feel me? You don't need.
Yeah, you have to put something in there. Like you gotta put something in there.
I mean, by choice, yeah, but you have to.
No, you cannot open it up for $0 and have $0. Like you can't. It's a Roth.
I know exactly what you're saying. We're not talking about different things, bro.
You cannot
build it. You have to build it. But we're just talking about the start. You don't need. See, there's accounts, right? Like with Gateway Citibank, you cannot open an account if you don't have a certain amount of money. All I'm saying is you don't need no money to open a Roth IRA account. That's all I'm saying. You can build it.
Okay, well, hey, I got mine like 5 years ago, and I put $500 down in mine's and my
what? I hear you. What you saying?
I said I had mine for like 5 years. I put like $500 down when I opened mine.
Oh, that's cool, man. So I don't even want that shit is personal information, man. I want to get back in that game. I just got into like some rocky times, man, because I needed that money, you know. I wasn't in a position to play with money no more. I was working at 3 a.m., dog. I was like making, and I used to live with my bro at that time. So I wasn't paying rent. I wasn't doing none of that shit. So I had money to just fuck around with. So I literally opened it, built it to like 4 bands, and took the money out. You're not supposed to take the money out till you're, I think it's 53. And they told me, yo, there's a penalty, bro. No penalty, bro. Cash, straight cash. I made like $700 profit, man. The whole idea is to build the money as you grow older, right? When you get to like 59, you take it out. Cause like that shit, bro, imagine all those years of interest.
Right, no doubt. But you know that's all through
that shit take discipline though. You gotta bet on yourself because life ain't going, you know, you don't know about life.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You can leave anyway. So you gotta have a fucking beneficiary that the money goes to. You don't want your money to just be in a fucking void. I bet there's a lot of people like that though. You know?
And you know that all works off of stocks though. That RA and all that, like even that jobs with 401k and all that, you know that all works off of stocks. Oh, no, so you know, like yeah, so the older you get, you know, that's the plan that motherfucker game. But shit, stocks is a funny thing.
No. We go, man.
Yeah.
Like I like how we just go on fucking tangents and just talk about some random fucking shit, bro. We literally, I don't even know how long this shit been going, man. This is like our best episode so far. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop. What you say?
No, I was saying I thought you looked
to
see how long it's been. How long it's been?
Oh yeah. So I feel like this is our coolest episode so far. So like, bro, I'm gonna chop. We got 2 episodes I haven't. I saw you posted one on YouTube, but I haven't posted yet. I'm just like trying to, cause I did one with my guy. One of my guys I made a song with before. So I got 3 episodes, man. I gotta like work on, man. So I guess I'm about to go do that, man. You know, trying to put this shit out here, man. You know.
Yeah, no doubt. All right.